Georgia Power wants to remove some 100-year-old homes in a historic Atlanta neighborhood in order to expand a substation. And the utility could use eminent domain to do that.
The neighborhood is Old Fourth Ward, and that's where we find Doug Richards live tonight with the story you'll only see on 11 Alive. Doug?
Yeah, this is a plan that Georgia Power tells me it has not fully formed yet. Nonetheless, the utility has been quietly buying single-family property homes or single-family home properties here in Atlanta's Old Fourth Ward in order to implement that still ongoing plan.
I've lived in this property since 1993.
Derek Martori lives in a house that is 102 years old in Atlanta's Old Fourth Ward. It's not for sale, but he says Georgia Power really wants to buy it.
Yes, they've offered the fair market value of the house.
And you've declined?
Yes.
Adjacent to Martori's house, there's a Georgia Power substation. Georgia Power wants to expand the footprint of the substation in order, it says, to modernize it.
We absolutely have to make sure that our infrastructure remains modernized and remains reliable.
But Georgia Power's Misty Fernandez says the plan for it is still a work in progress. The substation is behind a decorative sign welcoming motorists to the Old Fourth Ward, a neighborhood full of historic homes, an iconic oversized market, and blinding development linked to the wildly popular East Side Beltline.
There's a lot of community here in this section of the Old Fourth Ward, and I think it's wrong for a large company like Georgia Power to bulldoze single-family residences.
Martori says a Georgia Power attorney reminded him that Georgia Power can use the power of eminent domain to take his home without his agreement. Fernandez says the utility wants to avoid that.
And we certainly have a legacy of working with our customers, with our communities to minimize those impacts and work with them in a way that is very sensitive to their needs.
Is using eminent domain on the table here potentially?
So exercising eminent domain has not been in the picture for us on this project. No, that has not been a part of the conversation or a part of the planning so far.
And so far are two key words that you heard there that may ultimately figure into the ongoing conversations here in the Old Fourth Ward. Georgia Power says it is still 2 years away from finalizing its plan, and it says that it will keep residents here in the loop as those plans are finalized.